If the doorbell rings, it's my package that I've been waiting for 2 days. Waiting for 2 days. Waiting for 2 days. Let's talk about something so real today, which is the waiting period. The waiting on your manifestation. You're not waiting for it. Manifestation is instant. Stop waiting for it. Stop focusing on the 3D. Ignore the 3D. Ignore the time. If you're waiting, you're going to keep waiting. How about we stop demonizing the inevitable human part of not just manifesting, conscious manifesting, but life, right? Think about it. Waiting is something that we do every single day with a lot of things. We are waiting on our favorite TV show to drop a new season. We're waiting for new episodes. We're waiting for a new video. We are waiting for our dinner to be cooked. We are waiting for our food delivery. We are waiting for a transaction. We're waiting. The fact that you're waiting doesn't mean that those things are not going to happen. It's just you acknowledging the fact that you're getting there, that your food is on its way, that your package is on its way, that your food is being cooked. If you're manifesting something that you have a deep connection to, that you have a deep attachment to, that you have deep emotions to and connection to, chances are you're going to be impatient for that something to manifest, for that somebody to manifest. And that's okay. It's not a failure that you're waiting. It's part of the journey. It's part of being human. Because whether you demonize it or not, and I'm talking to coaches and manifestation content people right now, whether you demonize the word or not, people are still waiting. You are also still waiting. If a manifestation appears to be instant, that instant can happen in a matter of minutes or hours or days or weeks, right? But there's still a waiting period. So what you're basically just demonizing is using the word waiting, when in reality, you cannot not be waiting for something. Waiting has been twisted into something so negative that I can't even wrap my head around it. Because imagine telling people that you're doing something wrong because your awareness is on the waiting period. Your awareness, because your thoughts are going there, that you're doing something wrong. So remember, a lot of the times, we're not willingly thinking about the time. We're not willingly choosing to focus on the time that has passed or that has, yet to pass. Our mind just naturally goes there. And imagine being told you're doing something wrong for something that you can't even control. Because again, a lot of the times when you're thinking about, the waiting period, it can be also seen as an intrusive thought because, again, speaking from my own personal experience, when I think about something that has a lot of meaning to me, of course, I also, think about, oh, how long could this take? I'm not obsessing over, oh, is it going to happen? Is it going to take a year or 2 years or 2 months or 3 months? I'm not thinking about those things. I have taught myself, had trained myself to think about, I wonder how long it's going to take, and something that I encourage you guys to also start using instead of, oh my God, how long is it going to take? Just shift the narrative, shift the tone. I wonder how long it's going to take. Like make it seem, make it sound like something positive instead of something negative. Or trick yourself by saying, I wonder how many days it's going to take. Because when you say, I wonder how many days it's going to take, it's like, it's going to take days. So you're like tricking your mind, your body to accept the fact that it's going to take a couple of days or several days. Another thing that I really like to say is one of my umbrella affirmations is that it's going to happen any minute now. It's happening any minute now, any moment now, it's happening. Because when you think about it, you're always just a moment away from it, an affirmation away from it. You're always a moment away from it. And even though time does not matter, it's only a matter of time. Guys, waiting is not a sign of weakness. It's not failure. It's not something that you're doing wrong. Failure is like a buildup for you to get the results that you want. Because somewhere, something is happening right now for you to get your manifestation. You don't see it, but you have to realize that reality, what you see, again, is just a glimpse of what's happening, of the vastness that is reality, vastness that is out there. You see just a glimpse. You have no idea of things that are happening in the background. So it is absolutely fine and okay for you to even say or think you know what, I'm going to sit back while I wait because I know things are going on in the background. And even if you're not sitting back and relaxed, even if you are all anxious and frustrated, please regulate your nervous system. Please regulate your nervous system. But even if you are frustrated and anxious, it's still not going to interfere with your results. Just don't let it interfere with your way of thinking about the results, about your manifestation. Like I always say, law of assumption, conscious manifestation is not just get your SP back rule book or get $500 in 2 days rule book. It's a lifestyle. As cheesy as it sounds, it's a lifestyle because you are never not manifesting. Remember that. Like when you start manifesting something big for you, something that you have a connection to, an attachment to, your body will naturally start processing emotions that are tied to waiting because that's what you're doing. You're shifting realities, you're shifting your narrative, you are restructuring your patterns to allow that outcome to come into your reality. Like if I say, oh, I've been waiting for my package for 2 days. Does that mean that I'm not going to get my package? Does that mean that it's not going to come here? I have to say, oh, I already have it. I already have my package. I already have my package. I already have my package. My package is right here. I don't have to do all that. I don't have to do all that. You don't have to do all that. It is perfectly fine to acknowledge the fact that it's on its way, whatever it is, big or small in your perspective. Instead of shaming and demonizing the waiting period, acknowledge it. It is okay to acknowledge it. You don't even have to embrace it. Just acknowledge it. It is fine. You will do yourself a favor. Now, if you are somebody that does not like to acknowledge the wait, does not like to say that you are waiting, for whatever reason that makes sense to you, then by all means continue doing what you do. If that works for you, continue doing what you do. That is the whole point. There is no right or wrong approach here. It's not a one size fits all. That is so important that you realize, that you understand. It's not a one size fits all. I myself am a very analytical, logical person. So I needed to use logic to explain to myself certain concepts that I didn't understand before. Because what do you mean I'm not allowed to wait? What do you mean I have to let go? What do you mean I'm not allowed to be obsessed? So I had to demolish a lot of the things that I learned when I first started. And I'm glad that I did. Because life is so much easier when you're not in these shackles of all the rules, of all the BS rules out there in the community. Waiting is a natural part of the journey of the process. Don't demonize yourself for it. And don't demonize it for yourself. It's okay if you're impatient. It's okay if you want it right now. I want a lot of things right now too. And I'm acknowledging the fact that I don't have them in my physical reality right now in front of me. And that's okay. Hey, it's okay. It's okay to acknowledge that. What's not okay is making people think that they're doing something wrong because they're allowing themselves to be human in this human process. August, when I was going back home to Croatia for summer, um, I I was so impatient. I was so impatient, like already around May. Every single day, I would be counting the days. I would be counting the hour. I would be like, oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait for August. I can't wait for August. I can't wait for August. I was so impatient. But a lot of the times, what I did was I would turn that impatience into excitement. That's something that I talked about a while ago in one of my videos. Use that impatience to again, turn it into excitement, like a little kid when they, know that they're going on a field trip, in 2 days. I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait. Like when you know you're going on vacation, you can't wait for that day to go. But you being impatient and or excited is not going to stop you from going. You're still going to go. So if you're going to take anything from this video, please let it be that the waiting period is not something to demonize. It's not something to avoid or to erase. It's a phase where you are fine tuning, where you are becoming the person who will receive that what you're waiting for, that what you're manifesting. How they say it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Think of it that way. Because manifesting is also not just about the end goal. It has so much to do with the middle part, the process along the way. Because the process, the middle part, is where you elevate yourself, is where a lot of the changes within you happen, where you are becoming that person that owns your new reality, rules that new reality. And if you are getting impatient, the more time that passes, the better it's getting. Don't think of it as a delay. Think of it as a buildup for your outcome to be even better than you could have ever imagined. It's all part of the process for it to evolve into the outcome that you wanted. Allow it to happen and allow yourself to be human. You got this.